Зараз давайте надамо слово Олександрі Боляк, International Olympic Committee Young Leader of the International Olympic Committee 2025 to 2028, Youth-led sport initiatives as a tool for social change and sustainable development.
Мене чути?
Чути.
One, I'm very delightful to be here today and share my personal experience. And actually, the previous speaker already shared a great initiative that became sustainable. That's what I'm going to speak about with you today. I chose this topic because sport has a unique power to unite people, foster social inclusion, and drive sustainable development. Recognizing this, the International Olympic Committee has included sustainability into its core strategy, aligning with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And since it's happened in 2015, and it became a part of Olympic Agenda 2020, presented by Thomas Bach at time. Among its key initiatives is the IOC Young Leaders Program, launched in 2016, the 1 year later, which empowers young change makers to use sport as a tool for social impact. As a current IOC Young Leader, I have seen how even a small lead initiatives can grow into a great lasting project that drive real social change. So I would like to start with identifying which sustainable development goals are most likely to be addressed and contributed through sports. Particularly, this is SDG number 3, good health and well-being. I think we understand that sport has this power to change lives, empower health. Then SDG number 4, it's about quality education. It is about how we implement and integrate sport into educational curriculum to promote leadership and teamwork skills, for example. Then we have SDG number 5, gender equality. Of course, providing equal opportunities for women and girls in sports is extremely important. And the clear example was the last Olympic Games in Paris, where we achieved this balance between male and female, 50-50. SDG number 8, decent work and economic growth. I think it's obvious that thanks to the sports industry, we have additional jobs, it drives tourism, it fosters entrepreneurships, and so on. SDG number 10 is reduced inequalities. So it is about ensuring inclusiveness, access to sport, regardless of your social, economic background, nationality, or cultural background. SDG number 11 is sustainable cities and communities. And here I would like to mention another example. The upcoming LA 28 Summer Olympic Games actually will not require any constructions, additional buildings of venues, making it extremely sustainable city and venue for holding such a great event. Then we have SDG number 13 is climate action. So sustainable sports events and initiatives can raise awareness about environmental protection. And SDG number 16 is about peace, justice, and strong institutions. So in this case, we are using sport for peace building, social integration, and youth empowerment. So you ask me how it's all connected. I would like just to mention that each initiative of Young Olympic Leader solves a specific problem and contribute to a specific sustainable development goal that was listed before. So history has shown that small initiatives can evolve into transformative movements. They see supports young people in launching grassroots projects and often grow into sustainable initiatives with long-term impact. I would like just mention one example that surprised me a lot. Example is project called Girl Power Organization, founded by IOC Young Leader from Uganda. This little initiative started as a small local project aimed to encourage girls to participate in sports. Today, it has grown into a fully fledged mentorship leadership training program around the whole country, helping young women gain confidence and independence. So here we can clearly see the example of gender equality and reduced inequalities. Yes, how these sustainable goals actually used in practice and how sports can contribute to solving these issues. So through my journey as a founder of NGO Ukraine Active, being now selected as IRC Young Leader, and my work with the World Flying Disc Federation, I have seen how grassroots activities can foster meaningful change. Even a one-time seminar can inspire a teacher to integrate sport into their curriculum or create a sports club, which in turn can influence an entire generations of students. Similarly, introducing new sport to a local community can break social barriers and promote inclusion. But unfortunately, despite the successes of youth-led sport initiative, challenges still remain. It includes limited funding and resources, institutional barriers. In some countries, traditional structures in sports can make it quite difficult for young leaders to implement new ideas, initiatives. And also, of course, is social limitations. Some cultures and gender norms or other social factors limit participations in sport. However, by building partnership with organizations like International Olympic Academy, National Olympic Committees, NGOs, and finding the right people, right sponsors for your project, youth-led initiatives can scale their impact and overcome these obstacles. I would like just share a very important message with you today, that even a smallest action, whatever it's just local sports workshop or a new training program, can contribute to a more inclusive, sustainable, and better society. It's especially important in our country in the wartime, where sport can be a unique tool to integrate internally displaced people, help to integrate and unite. As young leaders, students who are here, I see perfectly on the video, we must recognize the changes does not happen immediately. It not happen overnight, but through consistent effort, collaboration, and belief in the power of sport, we can build a better society and make a real change. Thank you so much for your attention. I would be glad to reply for any questions that you have.
Thank you, Oleksandra, for your speech and your work. It was really insightful for me that you have was chosen like Ukrainian in the International Olympic Committee, a young leader. It's a real honor for our country and for Ukraine, I think. And I suppose that our cooperation with you and this Youth Council will also be effective, like maybe to promote some ideas, to organize different conferences and other activities which will like also promote Ukraine and international principles of Olympism to Ukraine. I think this cooperation will be really productive. So once again, thank you for your speech and your work.